Hi, my name is Tom and welcome at Expivi. I'm going to be your instructor for today, and if you have any questions at the end of the video, please ask us. We are happy to help. You can find our information right here. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to create a business rule. Before we are going to start, I'm going to explain to you what a business rule is. In this case, we can see this plate. It has a lot of different color options. And if we switch to a different plate, for example this one, some of these options disappear. So in this case, the business rule limits the amount of choices for this plate. A business rule is a condition you can add to your product that can limit certain options or can add certain options. It can also add functionality like changing multiple colors at once or changing multiple options at once. In this example, we can also see, if I go back to the plate, we have a category A and category B color. And in the bottom, we have A and a C color. If, for example, I select a B color at the top, the C option and a lot of A options will disappear from the bottom because the combination isn't possible. For now, I can only select a certain few options. If I go back to the top and change it back to A color, I can see that the bottom one adds those options back in. There are also some options that will influence both of the selections. For example, if I select the A20 color, it will change the top and the bottom to an A20 color. These are all created using business rules. In this example, I want to be able to change the color of these bands with the color of the phone. At the moment, when I change the color of the phone to green, the bands stay black. I want them to change accordingly also to green. To do this, we go to the Rules section in the top menu, and we create a new rule using the button Add Rule in the top right corner. I'm gonna call this rule Color Shift. It doesn't matter what the name is of your rule, only you need to remember what is what. And inside of the rule system, we can create new rules using nodes. Nodes are used to make programming easy. We start from a broadcast, and in this case we want to start our rule set from a material group. So this means when I change my material group or change a material, my rule set will start. Then inside of my check is when your rule needs to be forwarded to an action. So in this case also when I change the material inside of the mat group. We can click on this node and on the right side add an option. We're going to use for this when I'm changing the body color to green. And then I need an action. So inside of the action tabs, I want to have the node of a mat group. Drag it over and add the option to also change the plastic to green. Now we have to connect these all up. So starting from the broadcast to the check and then to the action. And we can save these changes. And now we can check if I change the phone to green, my bands will also change to the green material. Now we also have to do the same for the black one. So if I change the material back to black, then the bands also have to go back to black. So I can copy this material, connect it up, and instead of going for green, we're going to select the black option. Also the material I can copy, connect it up, and then set the black option. In this case, the plastic black option. Save those changes. Then if I go back again to my example and I refresh the page, and we can change it to green. The bands also change to green. And if I go to black, the bands also return to black. So this was an example of how to create a very simple rule, starting from a broadcast, then a check, and then the action. Thank you for following along in this lesson, and I hope to see you in the next one.